Last week we had some of the Steyr military ammo, and we tried it out in carbine. I brought my long rifle today, and we're going to shoot this, and then later on at the end of the video we'll compare the velocities and X. I have the chronograph and everything set up. So we're going to bang out some rounds here and see how surplus ammo is in a rifle. Carbine, the recoil was pretty stiff. We'll see if the rifle with the longer barrel makes a difference both in velocity and comfort of shooting. It's still got some kick to it, even with the longer barrel. Stuff packs a wallop, no matter what. We'll take a look at what we did a little downrange, and then I'll compare I'll print them out, have them side by side, compare the velocities from the chronograph. Okay, here's our military ammo at 50 yards. The stuff, it's pretty stout. I mean, it's tough to shoot in that damn long rifle too, but as you can see, it's, even after all those years and covered in crud, them 10 rounds are all in the black. You know, I can't do that with the damn cast bullets I've been testing out here today. So, we're going to have to take this out to 100 yards and give it a rattle. I don't know if I'll get to it today, maybe in a couple days. But we'll go back and when I get home, we'll print out the velocities and check the difference between the long barrel gun and the short barrel gun. Okay, in the first part of the video, you see me firing my long rifle, M95 long rifle, using military surplus ammo. Now, when these guns came in years ago, there was a pile of this ammo came with it. It's usually 1938 with a Nazi head stamp, and this stuff goes for ridiculous prices, you know, like $1 a round plus. I guess they didn't have a lot of ammo come in with these guns, and people, again, opportunists, you know, now the ammunition's more valuable than the rifles are. So I bought a batch of it. It was pretty corroded. I got it dirt cheap, and if worse came to worse and it didn't go off, I could always pull the bullets. You know, so the first video I went and I shot it in the carbine. It's M95 30 is shortened. This is a shortened rifle this here. I have several carbines. But I fired it in the carbine, and I heard a lot of people were, you know, complaining and this and that. It is tough. 10 rounds out of that hurts. I mean, it's rugged stuff to shoot in them little short guns. Even in the long gun, the recoil is pretty tough. It's pretty hard. Okay, so I took it out in the long gun. I just wanted to compare it. And what I'm going to do now, because I'm doing these comparisons now, in the comment section or video response to this video, you will find the other video I made of me shooting the carbine, because it's kind of tied together. And I'm going to review both of the results. Now, from the chronograph, I'll just give you the average velocity. The average velocity out of the carbine, okay, was 2,277 feet per second. The average velocity out of the rifle was 2,446 feet per second. So almost another, it's getting another 200 feet per second out of the, almost, not quite, out of the long gun. So yeah, the difference in the barrel lengths, you know, where this is 28 or 30 inch long barrel compared to the 20 inch, it makes a difference. Okay, a little bit of a difference. The recoil is still harsh. Standard deviation on the carbine was 40, and on the rifle also 40. Extreme spread on the carbine was 113, and on the rifle was 127. So it's fairly getting the same results. You know, it's pretty stable. You know, you're not getting extreme spread. Oh, 110 for surplus ammo. Not bad. 40 on the deviation. Probably the years of storage and that affected it. I have to double check with my hand loads now. Another reason, but the accuracy isn't bad. I got the targets too. It was with the carbine at 50 yards, which wasn't terrible considering, you know, I was flinching and twitching and shit with every shot. And the rifle did exceptionally well. I could manage it a little bit better. I got almost all 10 in the black on the rifle. So the accuracy of this stuff isn't too terrible, okay? And the results show, you know, they ain't that bad for ammunition made in 1938. But in reality, for what people want you to pay now for the surplus ammo, you know, if you got a big cash bit, and that, I guess you ain't gonna worry, but reloading these guns is the way to go. Lee still makes the dies for them, you know, it costs you about 30 bucks. PPU and through graphs you can buy the brass and the bullets, the identical bullet I was shooting on this military load. PPU makes those bullets and graphs has them. I load this with a different type of powder, a slower burning powder, and I only lob one of them 208 or 210 grain bullets, the military style bullets out at about 1800 feet per second. And it's accurate, it makes shooting these guns a lot better. If you go with the cast bullets, you can get a cast bullet mold from Lee for this too. Cast bullets I use like Unique, and I mean it's like plinking with a 22. You can shoot it all day, and it really doesn't cost much. It's a little more time, a little more effort making the bullets and that. But check through my other videos. Reloading is the way to go with these, but the military ammo, it's alright, but man, it's tough to shoot.